What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So Master had a huge update, right? Frost is in the game, Arisa is in the game, Rescue is in the game, Pearly is becoming uglier and uglier and uglier. So we need to change and adapt to this new change. Adapt, yeah, whatever. In the past I didn't play Yuga that much anymore. Why? Because it just wasn't necessary. But I realized now with this new format with Frost especially, because I know Frost is gonna be a pain in the ass for every deck. So yeah, Yuga is gonna make a return, and yeah, let's check out what I got. Okay, let's check out what I got. All right, let me show you just real quick here a little combo video. As you can see, this hand is good for going first or going second, and let me just show you like also some ways how to play with a really weird hand like this. For example, here we can go into Boreal Storm, chain 1 Black Featherwhelm to special summon Hamilton, and then chain 2 Boreal Storm to send a card like Zudri to the grave, right? You can send Zudri, special summon Hamilton, and now we can go here to Nothung and chain Shamal in the graveyard to special summon to add Zudri back to our hand. Now, thanks to our brother Nothung, we're gonna have additional normal summon, which we are going to use, right? And then we can search here for Vada, go into Vada, activate his effect, send Zephyros and Chinook to the graveyard to special summon the Blackwing dragon. Now you can activate Zephyros effect to bounce back the Black Featherwhelm, activate again, and now the issue is the only card that could help us to go into Yuga is the Dark Arm Dragon. Okay, the Dark Arm Dragon is this card right here. I decided to play this card. It is obviously like the weirdest way into going into Yuga, but it's actually right now I feel like right now it's the best one because we're gonna also have a deep X deck. So cards like Chaos Angel or like 2 Blackwing dragons, which also come in really clutch and handy sometimes. We're gonna have those cards also in the X deck. Just in general, we're gonna have like really good X deck space by playing this card. Also, this card is also good for going second because we can summon him and then just pop a random card on the field. So that's also pretty nice. And yeah, by the way, with a hand like this, only with Dark Arm Dragon we can actually go into Yuga. Let me show you how. By the way, this card, in order to summon him, you need to have exactly 5 dark monsters in your graveyard. So if you have 4 or 6, it's not going to work. So right now we have only 4. How do we change that? Just like that. We're going to banish Boreal Storm and the Blackwing Dragon to go into the Blackwing Soul Dragon, because now they're all banished and we have only 3 cards in the graveyard. And then we can trigger the Black Featherwhelm again, special summon Boreal Storm, and then use these 2 cards to go into Strix. And now we have 5 in the now we have 5 in the graveyard, so we can just overlay our Blackwing Soul Dragon with Dark Armed. And then we can go here into Bodish. And Bodish is the way to get Raider's Wing and the rank up to the field. If we hard draw the Raider's Wing, it's going to be really ugly for us. We cannot go into Yuga that way. But if that is the case, then I would suggest to just play a normal synchro board, okay, in case of that. But if you hard draw the rank up, it's not an issue. We can still go into Yuga. But like I said, if we hard draw the Raider's Wing, it's gonna be a problem for us. Yeah. If we do draw the rank up though, then with Strix you can special. Sorry guys for lispering. My lip is a little bit busted, so sometimes I'm lispering. I'm sorry. Yeah. So with Strix you can special summon then Raider's Wing, and that's also a way to get the Raider's Wing then in the graveyard, and then yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Okay. Yeah, my lip is so busted. Ah, shit, it hurts. Okay. Next up, we can use the Raider's Wing to detach the rank up the card from Dark Arm Dragon. If, however, when your opponent activated like a Bestial or somehow special summon a monster, then you can also activate Dark Arm Dragon's effect to detach that one card and then destroy that one card that your opponent controls, and then you don't really have to special summon Raider's Wing. So yeah, keep that in mind. Then we can go here into Ball Savage Dragon. I would suggest to always try to get out a Ball Savage Dragon because a lot of people are running Book of Moons and whatever. So that's something that you will need, okay, in Omni Gate next to Kali Yuga. And then yeah, unfortunately Zujri is still on the field, unprotected with nothing, like, yeah, but that's fine. At least we got Kali Yuga out and Ball Savage Dragon, so Thrust and all those ball breakers, Raigeki, Feather Duster, Dark Ruler, Evilly Match don't matter anymore to us. So yeah, that's thing. And then we still have Max Z and Ash. So basically, like, this is the board, okay? And also we're not losing against Mikanku, man. Mikanku or like those ugly Numeron OTK decks, we're not gonna lose against those decks anymore. So that's also really cool. Okay, let's check out the deck. Alright, what do I have here? So the first thing that you probably recognize is I have a new small world bridge. Mother Spider Splitter. This is something that I just discovered. This card is a dark type insect, 0 attack. Okay, so basically it's a perfect small world bridge for Maxi, Ash, and any other monster, whatever we have. So we can always small world into Simoon, which is really nice. In addition, if we hard draw this card, it's also really cool because if we control no monster, we can just special summon him. And that's also pretty cool, having him just as an extender. And the next thing that you realize is, like I said, I'm playing the Dark Armed. We're only playing, like, basically, yeah, like, forget about the Xyz and forget about the whatever, like, forget about Kali Yuga, Dark Armed, Y6, Badish. We have so many synchro plays that even if we somehow cannot go into Kali Yuga, we can still play, like, beautifully synchro build with 3 times a Soul Dragon, full armor master, Chinook, and Shanga. Like, this is always an option for us. Okay, so keep that in mind. And besides that, yeah, Chaos Angel also OP. And then yeah, the Mother Spider Splitter, man. This is something new, man. This is really nice. I hate to play, like, we are basically playing 3 bricks with the small world bridge, Raider's Wing, and the rank up. I understand that, but trust me, at least if you go first, you're not gonna lose ever again. Only if you break. But you should not break with this deck. I'll show you some hands. And then I'm only playing 2 black Whirlwinds and 1 black Feather Whirlwind, because sometimes, man, those cards can break really bad sometimes. I'm just saying sometimes. So I'd rather play it this way. And it just adds also somehow, like, more consistency in drawing into, like, hand traps, like Impermanences, Ash, Maxi, whatever. And also the Book of Moons. By the way, the Book of Moons are insane. These cards are actually insane. First of all, you can out with the Book of Moon Pearly in the like, if your opponent activates a trap card to target the Noir, like the Pearly Noir, whatever. So they try to, no, not the Pearly Noir, whatever. So they try to go into Noir with the trap card, right? If they do activate the trap card, you're going to chain the Book of Moon, and then they won't be able to go into Noir in your standby phase on your turn. So that is really cool. Keep that in mind. And also against a Rise Shard. So yeah. And if you brick with those cards, so you say, let's say you just have to set those and then end your turn. If they special summon Unicorn, immediately on this summoning, activate Book of Moon and just book that Unicorn. And usually the Kashtira player just dies. Like, there's nothing much that you can do after that. Only if he has Birth on his hand with another Kashtira monster, then he could potentially just keep on going, but usually not. Usually not. We should be fine with that. And yeah, like I said, I like to play the Imperms. They are also really strong right now in this format. Imperm Unicorn, Imperm the Pearly, Imperm whatever. Like, Imperms are really nice, and you're also not running into Thrust or Tactics, which is really cool. So yeah, give this deck a try, guys. I really like it. It's pretty consistent. Let's do some hand testing here. Let's do here some. Yeah, let's real quick. Okay, what do we have? This is a beautiful hand. Another beautiful hand. That's... If he goes seconds with... Yeah, it's okay. Beautiful hand. Beautiful hand. Now with the small world, we have a bridge. So basically, if we are going second, right? We got a moon, impermanence, ash, and top deck. Another impermanence. So with small world, we can potentially search into Zudri. But we won't be able to OTK, unfortunately. But that's still a great hand. You're going to survive a couple turns. Yeah. Sometimes you might break with too many non-engine hand traps, whatever. But like I said, they're just going to give you more time. Good hands. Great hands. Great hands. Great hands. Great hands. Great hands. Yeah, you can see like it's actually insane, the hands. So we should be fine. Yeah. That should be it, man. That should be it, I think. Give this deck a try, guys. Like I said, you don't always have to force yourself to go into Kali Yuga. Worst case scenario, just play pure synchro, whatever. It's always going to work somehow. And yeah, check also out the new small well bridge. Let me know if you like it or not. Like I said, this gives us like access to bridge maxi, bridge ashes, bridge everything that we want. But yeah, that's basically it. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and excuse me again for my lisping. My lip is so messed up, man. I can barely open it, so yeah, I'm sorry. Take care. Bye bye.